How did I get into firewalking? My name's Lisa Clifford and I'm a master trainer of firewalk and empowerment instructors. And I'm here to share with you everything that you need to know about being a firewalking instructor. I just want to caveat this conversation with this series is about sharing with you what it's like to be a firewalking instructor. It's not a training series of training you how to be a firewalking instructor. It's for you if you're thinking about becoming a firewalking instructor or an empowerment trainer, or that you already are one. You just want to re-inject some, energy back into your firewalking experience. And it's here for just like hearing me talk about it. How I got into it was, I guess my first experience of empowerment was when I used to do sales for hotel groups. I absolutely loved it. I felt really privileged to have the jobs that I had. And I had worked my way up from the bottom. When I say the bottom, I started in hotels when I was 18 as a general assistant. I had no qualifications. But I knew what I wanted. I knew I wanted to do sales because my dad did sales. When I was in the sales team, I got the honour of being trained by some brilliant trainers on some brilliant courses. I remember being trained by Derek Wall and Michael Barker from Dale Carnegie on the Sales Advantage program. Phenomenal training. And then other trainings along the years. But I also remember there was a guy that came in, Simon Trevelyan. Never forget him. He was ex-SAS and he was teaching us about, I can't remember what was around the exercises, but we did the arrow break and the board break and the Glasswalk. And I remember being in the bar later, which we always were in hospitality, saying to my colleagues, I can remember exactly where I was standing, I can remember exactly who was around me. What have we just done? It was that feeling that I can still feel in my body now of, that's who I am. That's who I really am. I don't know why he does that. Oh dear, I suppose it does warrant fireworks for my firewalk talk. And I remember thinking and feeling invincible. I remember saying, honestly, our competition doesn't stand a chance now that we've done this training. They haven't done it. I remember thinking, I know exactly what I now need to do and how to think and how to be in my work and going to see my customers. So it just had such it was a powerful experience. And then I left the hospitality industry because I read a book and in it said, what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? I thought, I'd love to help people believe that they can do anything. And I did. I trained to be a coach. I trained to be a hypnotherapist, clinical hypnotherapist. I trained to be a master practitioner of neuro-linguistic programming and hypnosis. And I remember running a workshop with some wonderful women. And if I'm honest, I looked at them and I thought, I don't know that they believe they can do anything their heart desires. I'm telling them about it, but I'm seeing nothing change in them other than them writing down their goals. I suspected they'd written in other journals previous years gone by, and we're now putting them into the next year. But I knew they needed to have some sort of dynamic shift within them that would then help them take the action they had yet to take, or help them change the goal into something that they really wanted rather than feel like they should do. And I thought, what can I do with them? And I thought, I know. I don't know where the thought came from. I can be a firewalking instructor. And no sooner had that thought entered my mind, an intrusive voice arrived to say, you can't do that. You're a woman. You're too short. You're not strong enough. You don't like public speaking. It's only for the ex-SAS guys, the big strong guys, not you. And I thought, oh yeah. And then another voice said, you can Google this and find the best in the world. Doesn't matter about how much it costs, you can save. Anyway, I did. And I waited a year for my course, and that was in 2007 I had the thought. It was 2008 I did my training. And wow, what a shift. Having done the training, what a shift. Bringing the energy of the fire even into the empowerment workshops that I run. The fire underpins what's in my heart when I teach, whether it's the glasswalk, the arrow break, the rebar bend, the board break. When I'm running an empowerment day for a company, the shift it creates within people in terms of what they think is possible for themselves, what they really want to do, and the model of thinking is just phenomenal, and the results that follow are phenomenal. And now I train people to be instructors of it. It just blows my mind. I feel so lucky. It's been a training that I've deepened and trained in and developed since 2008. My life is unrecognizable. So if you're feeling, fire is in your heart, if you've had the thought of it, from my point of view and my students' point of view, when it gets in your heart, it never leaves. The only way forward is with it. You can't leave it behind. It's just, it calls you. And it's an honor to work with it, to be with it, to take people through it and with it. So I lead courses. I've got my next course coming up in November 25 in the UK. I also mentor firewalking instructors that have done their training but not yet run a firewalk because the time has got in the way and it's just eroded at their belief, their clarity. So if you want a conversation, then just drop me an email, lisa@lisaclifford.co.uk, and we can just see how this fits for you. And if you've enjoyed this video, please could you give it the thumbs up? It would really support my channel. And subscribe and share it with anybody that you think would be interested. But for now, thank you so much for being with me during this series. And if you've got any questions, drop it in the comments and I will do a video to answer it for you. Lots of love.